I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I wanted to be confident about this series when the original creators of, this entire franchise were still signed on, but they're not signed on anymore. And I'm just like, and we get these pictures and just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I want to know what y'all think though. Okay, so, obviously Netflix had their ta-dum event or whatever. And they released a little teaser, right? And then ended up saying, all right, it's coming out in 2024. As we know, here are the people on the cast. Kia Wendio, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I think I am. Is Katara. Ian is Sokka. Dallas Liu is Prince Zuko. And Gordon Cormier is Aang. Now, I'm gonna make some people mad when I say this. It just seems like all the time in media, when people are darker skinned in the cartoons, they come to live action and it's just like, okay, where did the dark skin go? And I know people are gonna be like, well, Kia Wendio, she's literally native. And I'm like, okay, I understand. I understand. And then y'all bringing up Ian. So, some people saying Ian lied about their, who they are and stuff. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, I don't know what's going on with that. But all I'm saying is that I noticed that a lot of times when there's darker skin in the animated version or cartoon version of shit, they come to live action and it's just like, it's not a lot of melanin to be seen. And that's just, across the board with shows in general. And I'm just like, I wish that this one did not fall into the thing. I don't know. It's just weird, the same pattern, but whatever. And to be honest, I was expecting more for this event. And it makes me very nervous that it's going to have the same issues as not only the rest of the Netflix, the way that Netflix treats the rest of a lot of their shows. But also it makes me think that there's going to be an issue with the CGI. I don't know if it's that y'all cannot get the essence of what it feels like in the what bending feels like in the cartoons. I don't know if it's that y'all cannot get that to transfer into live action just yet because of the stage of CGI and stuff. I don't know if that's it, and I'm jumping to conclusions or I'm just assuming, because in my opinion, I would have made sure I got at least a very strong teaser for this, if not a trailer. But it's just like, y'all giving us these pictures and it's cute, but then we just see, for the bending, we just see half a ball of water, or not even half a ball. It just making me think that y'all don't got that shit together, and it's coming out in 2024, babes. It's not even like, I don't know. And like I said before, we already know how Netflix be treating their shows. So it's just, this doesn't look like, I don't know. With Netflix, it really could just go either way. And on top of that, the original creators are not involved in this. Mike and Brian, remember in the announcement, Mike said, and who knows, this is what he said, and who knows, Netflix's live action adaptation of Avatar has the potential to be good. That I like the way he said that though. He said, who knows? It has the potential to be good. That's not something that you say when if you was behind the scenes and you seen some shit, you would have said, it's great, or it's solid. Nah, he said it has the potential to be good. He said it might turn out to be a show many of you end up enjoying. But what I can be certain about is that whatever version ends up on screen, it will not be what Brian and I had envisioned or intended to make. So I don't know. It's like part of me is intrigued to see how how they will bring bending to live action. Or, I'm wondering I'm just very slightly interested to see another live action version or live action iteration of the bending and of the story, whatever. But at the same time, the original creators not being on it, the fact that this is a big ass event, or Netflix is supposed to show off everything and we ain't even get not even no pictures with no bending. And I understand maybe they're in the beginning stages or middle stages of things and they don't want to expose certain things. But I'm just like, girl, if you were really confident in the CGI, if you were really confident in the bending, you would have shown us like, oh girl, what's the tea? Not even no concept art. Like, girl, I don't know. I don't know. It's like, for me, I'm not gonna raise my expectations up off the floor from where it is, right? I'm really more focused on the new Earth Avatar that's coming over there at Avatar Studios. I'm interested in what they have going on in the animated world in Avatar Studios. Like, that's really what's holding my attention. But when these pictures dropped, I said, you know what, let me just go ahead and have a discussion with it, with my girls, you know, with my people, and just really pick y'all brains and see what y'all think of this. Because like I said, you know, I saw the pictures and I'm just like, these pictures don't look terrible. They don't look bad. And, you know, I definitely would have picked different, especially for, mainly for Sokka and Katara. I would have picked different actors. I'm so sorry. Like, I just really would have, because like, I need to see from a distance away that that's a brown skinned girl. I'm sorry. Like, like, and I know that like I said, she's native, but also Sokka too. It's just like, I need to, from a distance, they need to be almost my complexion, and y'all could be as mad as y'all want to be, but with the way that so often, when anytime cartoons are dark skinned in the fucking in the show, when they make it to live action, when they make it to like live action movie, they always go up 2-3 shades. I'm like, what's the tea? I don't like that shit. But yeah, I didn't think that they costumes looked like cosplay even. You know what I mean? It didn't look terrible, but I'm very cautious when it comes to Netflix and raising my hopes up for Netflix, and then why was it so bad that, you know, because if you're a creator of a series or a franchise or something like that, you're working with you're working with Netflix, like Brian and Mike working with Netflix. You know, obviously, I'm sure you as a creator or you as an artist go into these meetings knowing that you're not going to get 100% of, you know, what you want on screen. Even as a creator, you're going to work with this studio, you're going to work with this company to create, at least you'll have some kind of creative control over it. You know, I don't think they went in there expecting everything to get over on to the live action, right? Everything they wanted. But I think they expected to be respected and their creative decisions to have some weight. You know, why was it so bad that even knowing that you're not going to get everything that you want, why was it so bad that Mike and Brian had to leave? Like, they didn't even say like, okay, well, you know, there are a few differences that we really could not work out, but as a whole, we can stay behind the project. It was so bad. You know what I mean? That's not what happened. It was so bad that Brian and Mike said, bitch, we not doing that shit no more. So I think that's the main thing that's really scaring the shit out of me, is that, like, girl, of course Brian and Mike saw this shit and was just like, okay. Like, I don't know how they would have to really come so hard with a sickening ass trailer, like something that will really get me up, something that shows the bending looking so amazing, something that like would have the story making sense. But I'm just like, if the creators of the franchise didn't see that fucking happening and they left money on the table, they left a partnership on the table, like, bitch, then I'm not seeing it happen. I just don't envision that shit happening. Now, I want to be wrong. You know, Netflix makes something enjoyable and fun for the girls to get into, I guess. I don't know. But at the same time, I don't know how badly I want to be wrong, because of the fact that the people who made this shit are not involved in it. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on this, because I'm just like, it could really be one of them Netflix shows that it's like, okay, y'all thought that just the name was going to carry us and we don't have nothing else but Avatar, the name. We don't have no CGI, we don't have no story, we don't have nothing. So it's just like, I don't know. I'm very nervous. I don't want this to be no silly ass, no budget ass take where it's like, okay, we give you something, a cute little piece of bending, water bending, fire bending, whatever, in the beginning. We give y'all a cute little battle in the middle, and then final battle in the end that's just barely good enough for y'all to be kind of interested in the second season, but not really, because we don't know if we'll actually renew the show you know what I mean? I don't trust Netflix ass. I don't trust Netflix and these pictures and this introduction and this first look to me does not foster more trust. Like it didn't knock my wig off. Like, oh shit, man, like what the fuck's gonna oh man, they really got it together. Like they didn't do that for me. This didn't do that for me, and I expected it to at this big ass event. Like I really did. No shade. I really did. I mean, I didn't if the creators ain't involved, but you know what I mean. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think about all of this, because, you know, a couple of y'all asked me. I was like, okay, let me get into it. Let me talk about it. But yeah, let me know what you think. Love y'all so much, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.